We got a special Monday Night Football edition of G&T Sports Talk. I'm Bobby Thompson.
I'm Julian Gallardi. So we're just going to do a quick recap of the game, maybe give you a little look ahead to Week 16. But overall, Panthers don't look good. They lose the game 12-9, and the Saints are close to clinching the first seed.
When you start 6-2 like the Panthers did, we thought that the Panthers were starting to look like they did in 2015, and it just took a polar. It went the exact opposite.
They have lost six straight. They've looked horrendous. Nothing's clicking except McCaffrey.
Cam Newton, yep, that's true. Cam Newton
almost cost
that
me a
shoulder
game
injury is really bothering him. And
he's injured. He's laboring out there. Yep. He's not throwing it right. They pulled him last week in Cleveland, and they let the backup throw the Hail Mary, and that's a troubling sign.
Yes.
So I don't like what's going on with Cam Newton right now.
Not looking good in Carolina.
Yeah, they might need to operate in that shoulder again.
Yep.
Because he had it in the preseason, off-season, before the season started, had shoulder surgery, and I guess it's not holding up too well. So let's go over this game and what happened. So the Panthers started the game off. This is early first quarter. It's 4th and 2 around midfield. Cam Newton, and they go out there, they go for this, and they give the ball to McCaffrey, and you think it's going to be a run. But of course, it's not. McCaffrey throws it to Manturts, I believe. He's the third string tight end.
That was a nice play.
Yeah, and
like that Philly special.
Yeah,
type of play.
I don't understand how the defenses can't stop this. Still, me and Bobby talked about this. It's nauseating to watch the defenses completely fall for this over and over and over
keeps doing
and
it.
over again.
It's so
how
annoying.
Do you not know now? You cannot fully commit to the run these days because they can always throw it. You always got to have somebody back there just in case.
Yeah, it's
you
changing.
Can't sell out anymore. So they go up 7-0, and then Will Lutz drills 2 field goals, 46 and 24 yards to make the game 7-6. And then it would stay this way for a while, but here was a critical play at the end of the first half. There was 23 seconds left and Newton had a first down, but he let the clock tick and they didn't call the timeout because he was celebrating, of course, like the prima donna that he is. He always has to make it about him. That's the thing with Cam Newton. He can't be great because he's just too focused and self-centered. He will never get over that hump. He's all about himself still, and he showed it. And then, what does he do right after that? He throws a jump ball that gets picked, has no air on it to Devin Funchess. Eli Apple, former Giant, makes the pick. He's in the right position, and the ball is thrown right to him, and he made the play.
He's really turned it around since getting traded. He really has.
He looks a lot better with the Saints. I think that's I agree with what you're saying. So, Cam Newton had a rough first half, and it wouldn't get any better in the second half.
Nope, it would not.
So, another big play that happened in this game, in the late third, the Panthers were still up 7-6, and they had another costly turnover. They gave the ball to DJ Moore. It was a nice trick play, and the hole was huge. He ran it for 22 yards, but of course, he fumbled. So
security is job security.
The Panthers were not. Everything that could go wrong continues to go wrong for the Panthers. Just when it looks like they might be coming out of it, he fumbles the ball. So the Saints get it back, and they finally capitalize and get a touchdown with Alvin Kamara. And at that point, it was 12-7, and this is where things got a little interesting. The Saints go for 2, but it gets picked off by Dante Jackson, and the Panthers score, making it 12-9. So, at this point, I'm thinking it's close. It's a field goal game. If the Saints get that field goal, they still push the number of +6. So, I was happy with that, too, because I did take the Panthers +6, and they ended up covering. But that's besides the point. So, for the rest of this, in the fourth quarter, the Saints looked like they were about to ice the game. They give the ball to Tommy Lee Lewis, I believe. Fumbled at around the 1-yard line, and then the Panthers end up getting the ball back at the 20 because it's a touchback. That was some crazy play.
Yeah, it was. It was a real crazy play and a real turnaround in the game.
So yeah, because the Saints could have iced it, but they didn't. Newton got the ball back, and he couldn't do nothing. 4th and 5, misfired to Ian Thomas, and that was that. The Panthers lost again. 6 in a row.
That's 6 in a row, and it's really sad.
Ron Rivera could be fired. This is how bad things have gotten. His job is definitely in danger. So I'm going to ask you now, is Ron Rivera gone at the end of the year?
You know what? It really didn't help his chances. I think if he would have topped off the number one team in the NFC yesterday, I think he would have had a good chance. But right now, it's really not looking good. But honestly, in my opinion, do I think he stays? Yeah, probably he does. But next year, he's going to be on the hot seat if they really don't change it around.
Yeah, I could see some coaches getting fired. Rivera already took back the defensive calling, so I'm not sure what's up with North Turner, although it's not really his fault, in my opinion, because they were looking good. I was starting to believe in Cam Newton, but then ever since that 6-2, the injury's really been apparent. He misfired that play in Detroit for the 2-point conversion. That's when I was like, what's up with this guy? That was the first sign of alarm for me. When he airmailed that 2-point conversion, the guy was wide open, and they lost to the Lions.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, so
not looking good.
No, the Panthers are in trouble. So we're gonna give you a little preview of what's to come. There's 2 games on Saturday. It's the Redskins and Titans, and then you have the Ravens and the Chargers. So once you see us again, we'll be talking about those games, and then we'll have the rest of our week, of course. But
absolutely, looking forward to it.
For this and this recap, that's all we got time for. I'm Julian Glardy.
I'm Bobby Thompson.
And we'll see you soon.
All right, I'll share it.